there's value in studying the analytics and looking to kind of see what the most popular videos are, because obviously you want to replicate and duplicate that content. But there's times when you also need to make content that maybe is not going to appeal to as broad of an audience, but the people that need that type of content that you want to serve, you need to make that video for. So, for example, retiring in North Georgia, making content based on educating clients on retirement communities, that sort of thing. There's going to be a much smaller audience that's going to appeal to. And yet, that's a really great client for us of someone that's moving here to retire. So I want to make content for that, but that's not necessarily going to appeal to a ton of people. So at the end of the day, you have to make content based on your audience and the people that you want to serve, not necessarily for the masses.
I'm just kind of running through thumbnails and clicking on some so I can get a feel for the content. They're really well edited. So the pictures that you have, are those aren't clips from the video. You actually take those pictures, or do you have someone that takes those photos for the thumbnail?
So I have an amazing assistant who we kind of, I say, grew up in this YouTube strategy together. And so she has become fantastic at making thumbnails. And so she's the expert on that, and she does all that. So there's a little bit of an art to it. And so a lot of that is either recently we leaned on some AI generated images to help with getting the message across of what the video content is about. Sometimes it's photos from actual areas and kind of putting all that together. But yeah, that's definitely an art and a science.
AI is not they're not taking pictures of you and making them make you look different, right? Or are they?
No. So for example, if we were making a video on the Metro Atlanta real estate market is going through a crash,
Mhm.
let's just, say that. And then we want to show like a house on fire or for sale sign and a dumpster burning to kind of relay that image across.
Yeah.
With the help of AI now, we're able to kind of use Chat GPT to say, hey, give me an image of a for sale sign on fire. And then you can take that image, put it into an editing software, Canva, PicMonkey, something like that, where you're making the thumbnail and add that element to the thumbnail.
I love it. So then you add, and then but for you specifically with these different animated motions that you're making, do you just sit in front of a camera and make a bunch of different faces and collect them all in one day?
Yes, that is probably the
How long does that
cringiest
take?
part of this whole thing is the thumbnail is almost like the cringier, the better that they
Yeah.
perform. We made like a list of every single type of facial expression that we would ever need.
Oh, you
Great
did all
tip,
these. Yeah. Okay.
wear a solid color top, take it against a background, a blank background, and just make as many ridiculous faces as you can. And then you never have to go back and take a photo. You have a huge library of thumbnail photos that you can use in the future.